Hey everybody, I tried to make a video a minute ago. For some reason it wouldn't work. Alright. I did a little bit off camera. I was just looking around. Excuse me. I was looking at the bed I made. Remember last week we put this together? Um Last week we put this together. Once everything dried, there's lots of body gaps. Lots of big gaps. And in all the way down the bed there was a lip all the way down here, and you can see another gap right there. You guys remember last week I took care of that spot there. That's where the crane went that I didn't use. But there's a lot of gaps right through here. You can really see on the bottom of the truck once I glued everything together. I didn't have the warpage issue like I've noticed, like other people have noticed that I said, but there's lots of gaps. And you know, I like to be a little unique in everything I build anyway. So off camera, so I wasn't boring you guys, off camera there's a lip, just a real tiny lip, like you can see where the floor is raised right here. Well, where that lip was over here that met the bed, I guess from where this piece here mounts to the plastic trees. No, I can't, because if I did, John, if I did, it wouldn't give me the look I was after either. See what I mean? It would show too much of the cab. Because if you place this right here, that's where the frame would be. So if I cut the box off, you'd run over the top of the truck. So I could easily fill this up with filler, but I didn't want to try to fill the seam up here with filler and try to remake this edge. Like you can see the edge right here, the floor drops down. No, I don't have another cab. I didn't have an edge right here. So what I got is, I was thinking, ooh, Jesus. I was thinking today, today's taking some styrene plastic, number 47, and I want to build my own, like, edge. I want to build my own edge like this. So let's see. Get my snips out. These snips are great if you guys ever go to buy snips. They're Tamiya. They're a little expensive, but man, they work great. Because just like that, I got my edge. And you want to cut it off just a little bit longer than what it is. No, I think I did that the wrong way. Right into the plastic box. I got a whole box of plastic stuff when I don't cut something right. So here, that didn't get cut right, so let's address that right now. So here's a piece. 147. You know what? That's not a waste because I wanted to do this anyway. What I want to say about doing some of the seams, I wanted to do some of this plastic like that. And that way it will cover the seams. So let's tip this just like this. All right. Okay. Because that way this bed is going to be a big visual point of the whole build. So I probably won't fill in the gaps on the chassis per se like this. I'll just use filler. Not yet. I think we decided on the wheels. I think we're going to go with a newer style motor. But I haven't thought of paint at all yet. I know when my middle schoolers get home from school today, I got to get the garage ready for winter. Put up bicycles, stuff like that. Get out the Christmas ornaments. And that right there, that'll let me get into the garage better and see what paints I have on hand. Because I haven't decided a particular color like straight off to say, you know, I want this red, blue, or white. I'll go in and look at the paint stash and see what I have left over. So put those two there like that. Okay. I've been jonesing to work on this, but as I promised you guys that I wouldn't touch it until I was on camera. See, now we'll let that dry for a few minutes. Yeah, you said that last week, bud. I have a custom truck. I have a custom Ford pickup truck that I'm going to put on here. So that kind of... I like putting my sandpaper on wooden sticks. That way it keeps it nice and flat instead of the curve of my fingers, especially on a project like this. Guys, I'm just doing this to fill in that gap without filler, and it gives my truck a different look than the others that might follow. Yeah, I've been working on this, Chev. I wanted to come back to the community, and I wanted to do a live build. I posted a few videos up last month of some stuff that I've worked on and completed. Sadly, they all belong to other people, and they've all been shipped off. I don't know, I'm not liking that look. Maybe I have to. Maybe we'll have to. But the gaps are so big, I kind of wanted to do something different than just add the filler. Okay, let's go back to the railing. And I want to add this railing on here. Like that. Alright, give me another piece of 47. Let's see. Guys, it's kind of hard to work on this behind the camera. But I promised you guys that we would do this on camera, so we're going to do this on camera. Alright. No, not on this one. Okay. Another idea I had with this truck is I wanted to probably No, the hearse got sold too, bud. Um, 2 years ago, I sold I sold a lot of stuff off and bought a new home. And so a lot of stuff, I downsized a lot. And a matter of fact, the 1st of October, a gentleman from Facebook came and bought 200 of my last remaining model kits. So I downsized a whole lot. Alright, I got my 2 pieces. Alright, so now let's glue these. Alright, now this right here is going to be tricky, fellas. When you glue something long like this together, it's best. You kind of got to start in one spot and work your way down. Kind of got like a little tack weld. That way you can get stuff semi-placed. I'm going to switch brushes like we did last week. I'm probably not going to be the best teacher, but I hope I'm an influencer to get you guys to think outside the box. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know the right way or the wrong way. I know my way. Alright. Let that set up for a little while. See, look, it's hard to keep a straight line. We got that going. Alright, now let's do the right side. The left side, I don't know what my sides are. It's looking through the camera. Do that. Just like the last time, you do a little tack run. started. John, I have these, but it's too thick and it works different than this glue here. I like to use this glue here with the brush, but I have the styrene one, but look, you can see how thick it is. And it just wouldn't work for this application, bud. Ooh, it's not good. We're going to let that dry. And we got, see if you got that lip there nice and straight. That lip there nice and straight. And when everything's good and dry, we'll fix the angles on the ends here. But this one here, not long. Like the first two pieces that we put on there, they're already secure. You can see it's flipping my finger. It don't take long at all. I got some loose pieces. Let's mark this piece right here. I lost my pencil already. We're going to continue this up the bed. I looked into that, but it just looks like, on the inside, like you guys can't probably see it on camera, but there look like there's holes right here. Let me mark it with my pen, because I sand all this off anyway. Looks like there's a hole right here. They have sink marks in the plastic, you guys that build models know. And you're supposed to drill out these 4 holes. And when you did so, the bed pieces, I don't have them out no more. What did I do with them? The bed pieces have these pins on them. So even if well, John, you might be right. If I screwed those holes in, they might have covered the seams, but it wouldn't, they weren't meant for that. Good question, John. Good question. What I'm doing is just a unique way of covering them up. I mean, you can use filler if you like. Got too much stuff out, guys. I need to do me some cleaning up. And pull this piece off. Looks like I got a little short. The evergreen plastic ain't cheap, but man, it's great to have on hand for situations like this. Then sometimes you get a little bubble in there. Oh. This seems to be a popular kit. I see a lot of people on my Facebook groups building it. And like I said at the beginning of this series, some of them aren't too happy with it. You really see the gap right now. See right here, that's what we're cleaning up. Stuff like that and that at both ends. Now, we'll need to get out the sanding stick, edge these off real quick, make sure they're flat and even. Again, we're staying with the 147. That way it's all the same thickness throughout the build. What sucks is when you sand this anyway, if you were to fill in the gaps and use the body filler, you're going to lose a lot of detail. The dots in the bed, John, all these, they look like they're molded in tie downs. So that way when you have a vehicle, on here, you'd put the straps around the tires, and these are your mounting points. These are handles. These are like handles here. So these right here would be like compartments where you'd keep your chains, maybe wheel chocks. And it came with wheel chocks, but they're hollow. I want to fill these. Oh, that's just like mounting dots, like rivets. They were along the top of here too, but I had to sand them off to put our straps on, and they're just like bolts, John. You can't see them too well. They're just bolts. They're hid by the cab. It was just detail that they put on here. It's hidden by the cab anyway. It's just like maybe inside this storage container in the storage box, there's probably a shelf or something. In real life, whatever they use to model this off of. So I believe with your guys' following of today, we got the bed modified the way I wanted it to. Now let's do some cleanup. Now we're just cleaning up the seams. See what we get. That there ain't dry enough yet. This right here is. And then see with that lip being on there, let's put a car on there and see what. See, the lip ain't too big. You know, worried about the lip being so big. Like if you guys ever pull a car onto a trailer, sometimes you have to climb out the window because of doors, or stop by the railing of the trailer. At least this right here, they're not that big. It's just a little sub detail on it. So that there sets all the way to the ground. And then it's still long enough I could put one of my Cadillacs on it. It hangs off a little bit, don't it? That's a big car. Yeah, it's supposed to be a Dolly Chev, but I'm running these. I'm going to run these Pro Touring wheels on it. So the way I projected the truck to look, give you an idea, Chev. I'll have these wheels under it. Something like that, you know, give it a custom Pro Touring look. Alright. Let's should we go straight up and down? Right here, go straight up and down, or go to angle? Let's do the straight up and down first, and we'll give you guys a look. Do the straight up and down look, or should we angle that? If I was to angle it, get that on. If I was to angle it, I'd go this direction. Maybe just roll it. Maybe I'll just roll it. Get it nice and even. Just like that, just a slight little roll. I think that looks decent. And we'll do this side. John, I'm much better at working on this plastic stuff than I am unloading those trucks. Guys, me and Dad versus Son, we work together. Or I work and he deals with the stores after I do what I do. Oop, hit the phone. I haven't turned anything in a while. Once I haven't broken anything. Oh, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. You guys put some laughter on me. Now this is when we come back, we'll have to put filler in these seams right here. I don't like these seams. We'll put fillers in these two seams right here, and I think we'll be ready to move on. I think we'll be ready to move on to something else. But my main intentions was a lot of the warpage people were saying were in the bed. A bunch of people were saying that they the beds were so warped they couldn't even use them. So I'm glad we got ours to a situation where we can use. Oh, excuse me. And I think that's about it for today. Yeah, I have sheet foil. Let me see. I have sheet foil that is actually chrome. I have this right here. And I plan on laying it down like so. And then I have embossing tools. They look like this, John. And what I'll do is I'll push it down, and that'll make the chrome. I use that. It's the same stuff I use. Let me pull. Whoa, that was crazy. Good thing I wasn't naked. It stays pretty shiny, John. Here's a truck I probably did this one here 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It's dusty now, but you can see the chrome stays nice, bright, and shiny. Yeah. So, yeah, that chrome works good. This is a fun build. My dad actually built this when he was younger, and then I restored it. There's a whole build up of this build on my Facebook page. And it shows it that he had already made it a short bed, and it was already a 4x4, but it was silver. I lifted it up, put bigger wheels and tires on it, updated the motor. Like, it's got a Shelby motor in it now. I opened up the grill, built all the suspension and everything. Hinged the hood. It's got custom. It's got Mustang interior in it. Um, you guys can go onto the Facebook page, and I have all kinds of albums. If you guys ever get bored, just go to Facebook and just start looking at my photo albums. Again, on there, it'll be under David Shawn. Um, but then on my pages, it's just all model stuff, and it says Mr. Mini Dreams once you get there. For some reason, Facebook made me change all that a couple years ago, where I had to use my real name instead of the Mr. Mini Dream stuff, but it's all posted up. I only use Facebook for um, my model hobby. There's nothing you guys will see on there. I don't do the political stuff, and um, yeah, I'm just not into that. I believe what I believe, but I ain't gonna push it on nobody. So there's no religion on there. There's no protesting. There's no governmental stuff. I have family members in the police department. I have family members that are in prison. So, I've been on both sides of it. I don't care about none of that. I live my own life. Just as I respect you guys, I hope you respect me. And so I don't put all that, I don't do all that stuff on there. The world's crazy enough already. I just want to share my hobby. I used to be able to travel the country prior to being married and kids. And once the internet came, it was easier for me to focus on my family and share my hobby online. So that's what I choose to use um, Facebook for. And of course, YouTube. You guys see what I do on YouTube. So don't be afraid to let your kids follow my Facebook page. Um, I have a Mr. Mini Dreams Facebook page, but also my personal page where all the photo albums will be under David Shawn. So if you guys got little kids, or some you guys, it's all safe. I don't do nudity. Um, I'll slip up. I'm human. So I might have some profanity, but nothing derogatory. I don't belittle women. I don't belittle color. I don't mess with handicapped people. I have handicapped people in my family. Hell, sometimes I think I'm disabled. And so there's nothing on there that's going to be inflammatory in any way. I'm not biased in any way. Everybody's got their own beliefs. And I know sometimes when you get oh, John, I hate you some days, buddy. Oh, but it's about the hobby for me, so that's what you guys will see over there. Um, but thanks for following me today. Next week, I think I want to start working on the chassis setup. I probably won't do nothing with this the rest of the week. We'll just see how it goes next week. Thank you guys. I was jonesing to get this stuff done. Thank you guys for tuning in today with me. And this is Minnie, and I'll see you guys next week.